end is near. Humanity is lost. But there is still time to go back. We can change. All is not lost if we can just go back, and change things. To see it would drive you mad. We must take your side, so that you can go back, to the time a lie was never just a lie. A lie. A lie.
My story started like any other story. I woke up on an ordinary day in an ordinary town, beholden to the chaotic nature of the job. See, I'm a detective. At least I was one. Nowadays, I'm what some would call a freelancer. Well, on this one particularly ordinary day, a woman would walk through my door and change everything.
Terry Spartan?
Well, ain't you ever heard of knocking?
Are you the bull?
Who's asking?
Look, are you him or not? I'm in a hurry.
Yeah, I'm him. I always been him, always will. Now, tell me what's so important you can't show a PI a little professional courtesy.
Got a cigarette?
She was a dame and a half, and 2/3 of that was legs. Still, I hadn't had my morning coffee and my patience was dwindling.
Somebody's stalking me.
Call the police.
I did already. They won't do nothing.
Any idea who this creep is?
I don't know.
Well, any clue what the perp looks like?
No, but whoever it is has been snooping and creeping around my place all week.
Well, if you want me to go snooping and creeping around this jacko, it'll cost you.
Well, ain't that something? A detective works on commission for lack of bedside manner, I guess.
You know, I'm starting to doubt you even got a creepoid coming around looking in your windows. No clue who he is or where he comes from. Can't tell me what he even looks like.
Big hat, raincoat. He had dirty hands like he'd been working on cars or something.
You got a boyfriend?
Why? You want to apply?
You want my help or what?
Ex-boyfriend. Broke up last week.
Well, I'm assuming he's not the quiet, brooding, stalking type.
Jimmy's an idiot, but he ain't stupid enough to get himself thrown in jail.
No, not for some gussied-up tot.
Wow, now I know why they call you the bull. Because you don't take none of it.
She was a 10-cent lady in a $2 dress. But I didn't take an oath for nothing. People like her, real people, need helping more than a fat cat in his tower needs a bath. I took the job. Well, my first stop was to Montgomery's Auto Body. My car was fine, but my spirit was hungry. Hungry for some answers, hungry for the truth. While I just met Dorothy, I knew her boy toy all too well.
So are you a body fish? A body fish?
Afternoon.
Well, afternoon. How can I help you?
I'm looking for a kid named Chim Daniels. You seen him?
Well, reckon I have. In fact, he's in the back working on a Chevy.
Mind if I take a look?
Well, should I?
Hey, come on, baby, just take me back. I swear I can change. It'll be different this time. Hey, what'd you do that for? That cost a nickel.
Third time's a charm, Chimmy, my boy.
Hey, look, I'm clean now, Bull. I ain't done nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong, huh? That's not what your sweet little girlie says.
Yeah, well, she ain't my sweet little girlie no more. She dumped me, kicked me to the curb.
Well, Chim, the whole wide world is gonna be kicking you to the curb for the rest of your life if you don't straighten out. Now, tell me, what's this business with stalking your ex?
Stalking? She said I'm stalking her? Look, a couple of phone calls and that's it. I'm not an idiot. I know what kind of trouble I get in for doing something dumb like that.
Well, it's good to hear your story hasn't changed after all these years. It wasn't me, I swear. Yeah, well, I'm not buying it this time, bucko.
Hey, back off, Bull. I swear I didn't do nothing honest.
Yeah, nothing wrong. Nothing at all. That's why you got a job at the boardwalk where all the kids are playing kissy face under the boards and dorks like you are eating sand trying to get a sneaky peek.
Okay, that's enough. I ain't no sex pervert. I'll come clean.
So it was you.
No, would you just listen for a minute? It wasn't me. The truth is, Dorothy's been in with the mob. She borrowed money. Okay, a lot of money. They're probably just keeping tabs on her, trying to make sure she doesn't skip town.
You wouldn't be making up stories just to save your ass now, would you?
No, you stanky old dang old man. It's the truth. She's using you to get to them.
Using me, huh? Well, only one person uses Terry Spartan, and that's my doctor. If what Chim here is saying is the truth, Dorothy's got a lot of explaining to do. Nobody home, huh? Well, tell that to the creepoid in a hat in the backyard. Hey, you! Away from the window! Hey, you listening to me? I said get away from the window. Hey, don't just stand there, turn around. Hey, you deaf or something? That's it, turn around nice and slow. Hey, you stay right there. Hey, I got a gun, you hear? You stop, you get back, you get away!
Okay, one more time, Spartan. You say you went to Dorothy Fisher's house yesterday just to ask some questions?
That's right. I'm investigating her boyfriend for stalking her. Turns out little Dorothy can't just click her heels together and clean up all her problems.
Hey, don't get smart with me, Buster. You're in a lot of trouble here.
Trouble? What is it you think I did anyway, detective?
Take a look, Terrence.
Who's the suit?
Well, his family called him Little David. You might know him as Little David Magliotti.
Mob?
Hey, now you're getting it.
Hey, look, Doc, you can't think I had something to do with this.
Try to see it from my point of view, Terry. You've been marked as roughing up Chim Daniels, then found snooping around Dorothy Fisher's place with a gun after she signed you up for a job. A dirty job. A job for a real sicko, if you ask me. And who better to take out Dorothy Fisher's dirty laundry than her new boyfriend? A jealous boyfriend. A boyfriend with a history of violence. A boyfriend who'd go so far as to kill in the name of love. A boyfriend
Now that's enough. I didn't kill no mob enforcer. What would I gain from it? A lot of trouble and a smaller tombstone. You know what I mean?
You're going to tell me what I want to know, or I swear to God...
Oh, Doc, that is enough, baby. Take 5. Spartan, you're free to go, but rest assured, we will be watching.
Well, looks like Police Chief Manley saves the day again. Yeah, thanks. Keep the change.
Yep, thank you.
Wow, great. Creeps don't waste no time, it seems. No sign of creeps. I cleared every room. Still, I slept that night with a gun under my pillow. Maybe I'm being crazy and maybe somebody was snooping around my house. Maybe it was even the cops, I don't know. I could swear on my mother's life there was some chocolate ice cream missing from the fridge, and I should know. I put it there because I live here. Thanks, Flo.
Long night, Bo?
Yeah, you could say that. I had dreams about rats all last night. Not the cutie kind either. I'm talking real monsters. Hey, Joe. Long time. How's business?
Not good, Terry. Not good at all. I've been hearing your name around the office a lot lately.
Oh, my name? You don't say.
Well, word is you were the one knocked off old Davy Crockett.
Hey, listen, you know I had nothing to do with that.
Oh, I know. You're not dumb enough to get in with his family after they let you leave last time, baby.
So tell Don, you got a lot of pull around there.
Well, I tried, but Davy was one of the good ones.
And no one thought to ask Dorothy Fisher about all this?
Oh, well, you ain't heard? She gone missing, Bull. She done skip town on you.
What do I owe you, Flo?
50 cents, Bull. You know, if you need a place to hide out a while, you could always come by my place.
Thanks for the offer, but last time I stayed on the couch I couldn't walk for a week.
Well, you could always stay in the bedroom.
Yeah, the couch wasn't the issue on that one, Flo.
Look, Bull, the best I can do is buy you some time, okay, baby? You gotta clear your own name.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Joe. Real big help. Dorothy Fisher. A smarter woman than I gave her credit for. Gets me involved in her life, skips town, and leaves me to pick up the pieces. The cops are watching me, the mob is after me. Only one thing to do. Sleep it off like the cold heel of Luther's boot. Couldn't go home, so a motel would have to do. Take me to 39 down the old highway to the Glory's Hand Motel.
You got it, boss. Just get out of the dang way, and I'll zip-zoom you in my cab car all over the goddamn place wherever you're gonna get going to, baby. So that's what was giving me the heebie-jeebies all along. Can you believe it? I mean, man, the doc was wrong from the get-go. About my heebie-jeebies, that is, of course.
Turns out my cabbie wasn't the only one with the heebie-jeebies. I was getting a bad case of spooky spine and it was running faster than I could think. Yeah, thanks again, buddy.
Oh, afternoon, sir. You looking for a room?
Nah, just for the night.
Alright. $3 for a single, a double is extra, and a triple bed is even more than that. If you want coffee, it will be made square at 6 a.m. in the morning. Oi, question for you. You read the paper, mister?
Yeah, I read the paper. Why? Is that extra too?
Well, if you read the paper, you know how people like to use the rooms for whatever Uncle Jack fancies. Doesn't mean you get to, innit? But no questions asked.
I'll just be sleeping. If anyone calls looking for me, you never saw me.
You got it, boss. Here, you're 13, right down the row. Checkout time is noon.
Yeah, thanks a lot. It was getting late in the day and I was a tired sack of potatoes. I figured in the morning I could head back to my office and try to find some proof to clear my name. The sun dripped down like a leaky faucet, and the cops, they hadn't moved from their spot across the street for hours. They were watching me doing nothing. That's when I saw it. It was pretty tough to make out, but there, just beyond the cops, it was a man in a big hat, drenched in shadows. I grabbed my gun and threw open the door. Look out! Get out of the way! He was right here. He was here.
Oh, everything alright with the room?
Yeah, everything's hunky-dory and I'm leaving.
Is it? You're canceling the room?
Nah, I'm paying for it. If anybody comes looking for me, you tell them I'm in that room. I'm sure my back would enjoy the bed less than my wallet anyway.
Well, thanks, mister. Oh, you're welcome back any time, I suppose.
Yeah, thanks. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, and by the way, you have rats.
Rats? Sir, I can assure you, no one else has said anything about rats of any sort on this day of all days. I can assure you this much today, right now.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, thanks, Lou. Take it easy. My office had never looked better. Tables turned over, lamps broken, paintings slashed, and my prized tropical fish tank filled with yucky goo. Well, looks like somebody was here to send a message. Or were they looking for something? Looks like a little bit of both. Well, at least they know I wasn't here. I wasn't home. And that clerk will say I'm in my hotel room, but they won't find me there either. Hopefully they'll think I split town. I had to keep a low profile for the time being. Hey, what's that? Who's there? Hey, answer me now. I have a gun. I got a gun. It was a man. A man in a big hat with dirty hands. The very man Dorothy had told me to watch out for. But there was something off. Where was his face? I couldn't look at him without wanting to retch. Stop right there. I said stop right there, ugly. I'm warning you. My God, what are you? This is impossible. What are you? Yeah, thanks, Flo.
So start over, and go slow this time.
I don't know how to say it any differently. 1 minute he was there, this guy, and I shot him. I had to. It was self-defense, but he didn't go down.
He fought through the pain?
No, he disappeared. He crumbled. His coat just dropped to the ground, and now, Flo, I'm not crazy. Don't think I'm crazy.
I know you're not crazy, Bull. What did you see?
Hey, his coat and his hat, it just dropped, and it was just rats.
Rats?
100 rats, 1,000, everywhere, pouring out of the sleeves of his coat like water, rolling around out of every opening, crawling all over each other, eating each other to get away.
Rats? What does it mean?
Rats.
Maybe he slipped you a Mickey. You ever think of that? You were probably seeing things.
I wasn't drugged. I've been drugged before. This wasn't drugs.
Well, how else do you explain it?
I can't. It doesn't make sense. None of it. Thing is, I've seen him before, creeping around Dorothy Fisher's place.
The woman that disappeared.
I panicked there and I shot at him. But he got away, but now, after this, I wonder if he got away or if I hit him after all.
You know, I heard the government is experimenting with LSD, getting psychic soldiers. They say they can do things, move things with their minds.
Well, you think this guy is some failed science experiment?
I'm not saying I believe it, but it's possible. What if he escaped?
Well, how do you stop something like that?
We could go to the library and look for information on... Oh, I don't know. Don't listen to me.
No, this is good. We could look for information on whatever this guy is.
You think? Really?
Yeah, it couldn't hurt to try. I got a buddy, a former agent at the Bureau. Maybe he could ask around, dig up some info on this guy.
And we can head over to the library.
I'll grab my coat.
Now, hold on, Bull. You didn't even finish your food. You need to eat something, Bull. And get a full night's sleep. You must be exhausted.
No appetite, Flo, but thanks.
Well, how about dessert?
I guess the library could wait for a bit.
Come here, you big stupid man.
Oh, I'm going over there now. So the plan was set. We head to the library and talk to the nerds and the weirdos. See if all those years of sitting on their scrawny asses cooped up inside or reading all their books got 'em anywhere. But what do we even ask?
Okay, Bull. Why don't you look at conspiracy or history of government experimentation? I'll go for the occult. Oh, what are we even doing
Hey,
here?
pull yourself together. Shh. Hey, come on. Pull yourself together. People are dying out there, and I could be next.
You're right. I'm sorry. Let's get to work. Hey, did you ever hear something called avocado?
You find something?
This guy, Kehoe, says the government has a UFO, a real alien ship.
Oh, nothing about rats?
No.
Alright, let's keep searching.
Okay, what about this one? This guy, Dominique Mignon, claimed to have been attacked by a man who turned into rats. 2 days later, he shows up dead.
Oh, when was this?
This was 13 years ago. And look, 13 years before that, Holland Dinky was murdered by his wife, but she claims a man in a wide hat with dirty hands killed him. The catch? He had a couple of dead rats near his body.
This is amazing. So this guy, whatever this guy is, he's been around for years.
Right, but look, it seems like every 13 years, this guy shows up and kills people for 7 days before disappearing again.
What's the earliest mention you can find of this guy?
Here. Says a little girl spotted a man with a wide hat and dirty hands setting her house on fire. Yeesh. Her entire family died in the fire and she went into foster care.
Whew. That's a tough break.
Weird. None of the others mention him ever setting the fire. They're all just murder cases.
Well, he was definitely there, at least, right? Somebody doesn't just make this thing up. I've seen it, okay? It's not make-believe. Trust me.
I know, Bull. I believe you.
13 years. 13 years. Every 13 years, the same story. So any day now, he could vanish into the wind.
So all you gotta do is last a few more days and you're set for a decade.
No, you don't get it, do ya? That only gives me a few more days to catch the son of a bitch before he's gone.
So what do we do then?
Now, it says here, 26 years ago, a cop by the name of Blackwell investigated Dinky's claims of a man in a big hat. Never turned anything up, though. I say we talk to this Blackwell fella and pick his brain a bit. My contact at the Bureau gave me an address for Blackwell. Tennessee, somewhere deep in a bayou. Great. We were going to meet a swamp person, and here I was without my rubber pants. We drove for hours across state lines, but driving wasn't enough. Flo chartered something called a fan boat to cross into Gator territory. Whoever this Blackwell guy was, he didn't want to be found by just any Tom, Dick, or Harry.
This the place? Looks kinda homey, actually.
Yeah, homey for a backwoods hobo. Hey, Blackwell, open up. My name's Terry Spartan. I just want to talk. Yeah, let's try the back door.
The ground is just like swampy slop grass around here. I'm ruining my shoes.
Blackwell, you home?
Hey, look. There's light downstairs.
Look at all this stuff.
What are these symbols? A bunch of stars and circles?
Look at all these books. Looks like a bunch of demon crap and spells and magic stuff. What the hell?
Bull.
Holy mama, we hit the mother lode, Flo.
Look. Newspaper clippings of sightings of the man in the wide hat. The victims of all the murders.
And a calendar. Hey, look at his calendar with this week circled in red. You think this guy worships whatever this thing is?
Don't move! Not another inch! Either of you naughty ne'er-do-wells!
Great. I guess you're Blackwell.
Quiet, you! I won't have your silver tongues tricking me, demons! You both turn around with your hands in the air, nice and slowly.
Hey, come on, I'm a detective. Put the gun down.
Yeah? And what about you, sweetie? Here to put the smooth talking to work?
I'm a waitress, and a bad one at that.
Sure you are. Let's see those hands. No, the other side, the backs. Turn them over. Okay, let me see your arms. Take your shirts off.
Hey, what?
I said take them off. Now! Unless you want a chest full of this bad stuff I have in this thing. Nothing.
What's the big idea, tough guy? You want to take a look at my skivvies?
That's enough! You, tall, dark, and brooding, look me in the eyes. Tell me, detective, what's your true name?
Terry Spartan. But, you can call me Bull. You wanna know why? Well, 'cause I don't take none of it!
Bull!
Come on!
Okay, I believe you.
What?
Bull, he could have killed you.
The gun's not loaded. I just had to be sure you were really you. You can't be too careful out here.
Well, who else would I be?
One of his.
Blackwell pointed to his manic corkboard covered in newspaper clippings and photos of this monster, this man, this guy with dirty hands, a wide brim hat, and how do I explain it? He had no face, no features, just a gray... How do I even explain what this guy looked like?
I apologize for my theatrics. I just had to be sure. I had to know. You did come to talk about him, haven't you? He's back. I know it.
Yeah, he is. And he's already killed. And looking to kill more if we don't stop him.
We? No. You. I'm hidden here. He can't find me here.
Well, we found you.
Yeah, well, you're not him.
Hey, what's with all the salt and animal fur anyway? You curing meat out here or something?
You know nothing. Amateurs. It's for my protection. I've spent the last 3 decades setting up these wards. See this? You look me in the eyes in this place, and you can't tell a lie.
Some kinda witchcraft? Sheesh, this place gives me the creeps.
As it should, young lady. You've gotten yourself involved in things beyond your comprehension. ancient things, dark things. I investigated this thing for years. And every time the trail went cold as soon as I found a woman named Dorothy Fisher.
You gotta be kidding me. History repeats itself.
Hey, can I keep this paper? The sigil could really help us out in the future.
Sure, why not? You'll need it sooner than later, and I've had it memorized for years.
We need everything you know about this guy. We're gonna take him down before he goes into hibernation again. Disappears wherever he disappears to.
You want my advice? Put that symbol on everything you own. Go someplace remote and live the rest of your days in peace. This thing won't stop coming. You'll kill it this time, but give it 13 years and it'll come right back for you. Trust me, I've killed it before.
You've killed it? How?
Yeah, I killed it. I killed it all right. I killed it twice. And every time, it's taken a piece of me with it. It breaks a little bit of your soul and replaces what's missing with itself. And you're never the same. These wards stop me from feeling how it feels. You see, it tethers itself to this world through the people who go through the trouble of getting rid of it. It's an endless cycle.
Fine. If you don't want to help us, fine. Just sit here in this place and rot while we try to actually do something good for the world.
Well, that's a problem, young lady. I can't let you leave here if you won't listen to reason.
Oh, come on.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just... he's a part of me. He's been looking for me for years, and now you know where I am. He'll get it from you. He will.
Oh, just wait a minute. We won't say nothing.
I really am sorry I have to do this to you.
What's going on? Candles and incense. Hey, I hope you're not casting some love magic on me.
Oh no, you won't love this. I'm sorry, Spartan. It's just what has to be done. Every 13 years he comes back for me, but not anymore. In all my studies, all my poring over ancient texts, I've finally learned how to transfer my curse to another. Please, don't take it personally.
Sure, don't take damnation personally, of course not.
Bull, what's going on?
Good. You're up. You'll help me out first.
Hey now, leave me alone!
Whoa.
Get your hands off me!
You bastard.
Ade due abala. Adumde.
This is madness.
Aramanda.
You stop this, you
Ade
bastard!
due dembala. Klatu barada. Ade due dembala nictu. Lambaja. Lambajalo. Halugi. Hello.
I'll take it off, goddammit! You lunatic! You're insane, damn it!
Blackwell! You son of a bitch!
That's when time slowed. I saw my childhood, I saw my father. All of it was about to go away. And that's when I saw Flo. Wouldn't you know it, she was smiling at me. Like she always smiles at me. She gave me a wink. Wouldn't you know it? She was hovering her hand over one of the candles. It must have killed, it must have hurt so badly, burning that protection sigil into her hand with the fire.
Cut it out, you creep! And thanks for the protection thing. How's it feel to be on the other end of it for once?
Where'd you learn that, the Girl Scouts?
Bull, you gotta get up. We gotta move.
So this is what it feels like being a Thanksgiving turkey.
Yeah, well, your goose is gonna be cooked if we don't get out of here.
Just a little further. That was the first time since I was a kid I was happier to be laying in the mud than I was cooped up inside somewhere. Our trail had gone silly. We had nothing but the name we started with and a spell or something or other, and I was pretty sure I had some rats scurrying around in my brain.
Bull, this is crazy. I don't even know where we can go.
Just keep driving, Flo. We gotta get as far away from this place as we can.
Well, what's the plan?
We shack up somewhere in a motel room. We put your sigil thing on the door, and we hope for the best.
The vending machine was loaded. I got us plenty of snacks for the night and a bottle of whiskey. It's okay, Bull. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, maybe. What a crazy week. You must think I do this kind of stuff all the time.
I was kind of hoping you do, honestly.
Nah, I'm just a no-good PI trying to make amends for all the screwing up I did in the past.
I gotta be honest, Bull. I don't know how we're gonna get out of this one.
I never should have dragged you into this mess in the first place. I'm sorry for that.
There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Yeah, me too. You know, I've been thinking a lot about home lately. Back home where I grew up, it'd be nice if my mother was still around.
Bull, I don't know what kind of freaky wizard stuff you used to, but I draw the line there.
No. See, growing up, she always talked about ghosts and spirits and magic. All that spooky stuff. Yeah, she'd know what to do.
Is that what you think this thing is? Some kind of ghosty?
I don't know. My ma, she always told us kids that ghosts were just kind of lost, looking for answers, you know, just like we was. She always said some wanted forgiveness or to make amends, and some didn't even know they were dead. I guess I'm just still wandering around looking for a place to belong, you know? Just like the spooks and ghosties searching out there for a piece of the pie. Nothing like that.
Kind of puts everything into perspective, don't it?
Yeah, it sorta does.
Hey, Bull,
Yeah, Flo?
I ain't searching no more. You know, for a place to belong, I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Why don't you come to bed?
Now, I could get used to this. Yeah, thanks, Eddie. Keep the change. I don't think I'll be needing it for long.
Oh, Terry boy, you winning the lottery or what? Hey, come on.
Lottery. Sure, Ed. See you around. Hey, what's all this?
I got a plan. Get in.
So where we going, Flo?
We're going back to the library to look up this Dorothy Fisher woman. Let's see what she has to do with all this, and how she's been tied to this thing for so many years and still looks fresh as a daisy. And a spring puppy, you know.
You know, I've felt strange ever since Blackwell's place. I wonder if whatever ritual he was preparing worked after all.
I don't think we have time to think about it. Let's just work fast and keep our eyes and ears open for any rodents.
Flo, what about this? Oh, how could we have missed it? Dorothy Fisher! but it can't be. This article is from 65 years ago. Look at this. The fire. The little girl who saw a man in a big, wide hat start a fire. Her name was Dorothy Fisher.
Maybe her grandmother? You think this thing runs in the family?
Flo, I got an idea. Let's go.
Where are we going?
The address right there in the paper. Dorothy Fisher's old house.
But this is from 65 years ago. Surely she don't live there anymore.
Flo, I got a hunch. You just gotta trust me on this one, okay? Look, it's gonna sound crazy, but you gotta trust me implicitly. Whatever I say, it's gotta work or we're both done for, okay?
Okay. I trust you.
And you'll do whatever I say, even if it conflicts with your personal beliefs, even if it hurts me.
Bull, what?
I got a strong feeling about this, okay? It will work, but you gotta do everything just right. Even if I lie, you gotta believe it's the truth, okay? If I tell you something outrageous, like I hate spaghetti or peanut butter or something, even though you know that's a lie, you gotta believe it for me, Flo. You gotta, please.
Okay. I understand. Lead the way. Wow, this place is in disrepair.
I don't think it's been used in years. Abandoned maybe after the fire and condemned. Alright, let's get down to business. Your job, drawing that protection charm on the floor, nice and big. Alright, big enough to fit a horse inside. I'll light some candles and incense. We're gonna summon a ghostie.
Okay, now what?
I don't really know. I was hoping we wouldn't really have to wait long.
Well, as long as we stand in the circle, we should be fine, right?
Well, I don't know, Flo. That's what I'm hoping. Oh, God, what is that smell?
Like sulfur.
Okay, it's happening. Stay close to me, Flo.
I hope you got your gun on ya.
There you are, you rat bastard.
Bull! The sigil! It's working! He won't cross the chalk!
Yeah, that's right. He's afraid of circles. Flo, hold on. Listen, Flo, do what I say. Just stay in a circle. Here it comes. Dorothy! Dorothy Fisher!
Bull?
Trust me! There you are.
Oh my God, Bull. She's just a little girl.
It's
What
okay,
is-
Dorothy. I know what happened. I forgive you.
The rat man, Bull. He's just staring at us. I got this.
No, Flo, wait. We can't solve this with violence. That's how it all started. Dorothy, it's okay. I forgive you.
Bull, stop! What are you doing? You can't leave the circle! Bull!
If I don't make it out, tell my story to anyone who will hear it.
I love you.
Be right back, kid. Dorothy, I'm coming over. It's okay, Dorothy. I forgive you. I forgive you!
No. Bull!
Stay in a circle, Flo.
Ah! Bull! Do what you gotta do and move your ass! Hey, tall, dark, and goopy. Come here. Yeah, that's right. Over here.
Dorothy! You don't have to be afraid. It's okay. I know.
Ah! Bull! Help!
No, Dorothy. Stop this, please. This is madness. Dorothy? Where am I? Dorothy! Hey. Sweetie, it's okay. Listen, no one is gonna be mad at you. It's okay. I understand. Now come here, give me a hug, Dorothy. We understand. We forgive you. It's okay. Dorothy. Flo. The demon vanished after that. We did it. No spells, no wackadoo magic nonsense. All it took was a little kindness shown to a scared little girl who started a fire 65 years ago and carried a wicked lie with her for so long it transformed her into a monster. Dorothy, I thought I told you to get ready for magic school, young lady. You little scamp.
Well, you know what they say, Bull. Like father, like adoptoid ghost daughter, I guess.
Flo, you're lucky you're better than me in every way.
Well, that's not very hard, you old bull. Now come over here and give me a kiss. Hey, aren't you gonna be late to work? I thought hunting ghosts was supposed to be so important you ain't got time to do laundry.
Late? What are you talking about? I own the place.
Bull, great news! Hi, Flo.
Hi, Steve.
Bull, great news! I finally perfected my ghost-catching projectile slime propellant. All you do is you press this here. Sorry, Bull.
Thank you for experiencing Dark Future with me. For more strangeness, head to youtube.com and search for Man Salad. Otherwise, don't do that and just wait for another episode to hit your favorite podcast app. Goodbye, and good night.